Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yahuwah through his son Yahusha. It's Uncle K. You already know what time it is and you already know how we coming. Before we get into the video, like the video, comment down below, share the content, and if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Now let's get into it. Each day you have an opportunity to either choose life or death. You have the opportunity to do things that's going to lead you to more life or going to lead you to death. You see, us gentlemen and ladies too, men and women alike, our code of conduct must be righteousness. Living in righteousness will be the only thing that will give us more life in the spirit, in the ruach. It will give us that joy. It will give us that peace. Especially when you are practicing self-control and self-discipline and trying to become the best version of yourself every single day. And I want to tell you, don't stress out. Don't stress out because you're a better version today right now. Yesterday you felt great. The day before you felt great. But each day you are peeling layers. You're peeling layers off that onion and you're becoming more ripe, full of fruits. Because you're doing the right thing. You're making those daily sacrifices. You're choosing life rather than death. And for those that are watching this video that may have chose death, you got to get back on life. Because the Most High is going to test you continuously. Every time you get taken to a new level, the Most High wants to see how humble you are. When you focus on the Most High with everything, and it has to start off with his righteousness, not our righteousness. We must sacrifice. We must sacrifice. This flesh is temporary. We put this flesh through pain. We make this flesh submit because we have the spirit of the Most High. We want this spirit, we want this flesh to submit. And we know that we don't wrestle against this flesh, but we wrestle against principalities and powers and wickedness in high places. We know that. But with those wicked powers in high places, it could activate your flesh. So then you have a battle and you must know how to strangle it and get it in a chokehold and let it submit to you. Because you have control. You have control to do good and you have control to do bad. You see, you holding on to your seminal fluid, not so much for the world, but you're doing it for the Most High and you're doing it for yourself because you want to feel like a man. You want to feel strong. And yes, the Most High tests everyone that gets on this journey. He tests everyone that gets on this journey to see if you're really in it, to see what are you truly in it for. Because once you start doing things for the wrong reasons, the Most High is going to test your mind and your heart to see if you're really in it or not. That's why you get temptations. But with every temptation, if you overcome it, there's a level and an increase that the Most High gives you, and you must be open to receive it. Same thing goes for women too. You got to stop playing with these devices. You got to practice self-control. As men, we are attracted to women. You think women want to come outside and just show off their bodies naturally? Or have they been manipulated? They don't have self-control in that department too. And being a man, being a gentleman, there's nothing wrong with a woman that has a nice body. But my man, you gotta have self-control. And you gotta have discipline. And you gotta know who is your head. The woman is not your head. The woman is your rib. She's your supporter. She's your helpmeet. And it's up to men to bring women back to the Most High, to bring them back to righteousness, because due to the circumstances of the low vibrational weak men in this world, they have submit to their powers. But a man like me and you, waking up, doing the right thing, praying to the Most High, thankful for his son, get into deep meditation, going to hit this gym, lift some heavy weight or moderate weight, whatever your training regimen you got going on, make sure y'all put in that pain. Y'all being the 1% of men that don't masturbate. Y'all holding on to your seminal fluid for procreation. Y'all applying wisdom, knowledge, and you're applying these things because you are now receiving understanding. No one said that this journey is going to be easy, but it could be a smooth ride if you have these principles, if you have these morals, and if you have this code, because it's a code of conduct. It is a righteous code of conduct. You must have an outline of how you live your life day to day. The same way how your speech must be seasoned with salt, is the same way how you have to season this righteousness as well too. You're going to have to season these attributes of you. You're going to have to put a little bit of seasoning on self-control. Put a little bit of seasoning on your eye gates. Put a little bit of seasoning on your ears so you can open up your ears so you can hear and receive. Put a little bit of seasoning on your heart so you can open it up and receive it with love and compassion. And you have to be ready for chastisement. Because the Most High, if he chastises you, that means he loves you. And you know that you have a Father who are in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. At least you know that you're not a bastard. At least you know you have a father. Because we went through situations in our lives where we have gotten forsaken by our own parents. Because they knew the truth. They knew right from wrong, but they didn't raise us up in the truth. And now we have to go and find the truth. And now we're finding the truth, and now we're holding on to that truth for dear life. And we got to honor the Most High, because we are a creation of the Most High. So is everything that's going on in our bodies. Everything. Everything that's activating, everything that's beating, everything that's pumping, everything that's circulating is a creation from the Most High. So we got to give him all the credit and all the praise on a non-stop basis. But my brother and my sister, you got to practice self-control. And either you're going to choose life or you're going to choose death. And at this moment, you need to choose life. Because every time you partake in a sexual activity, it has to be a sacrifice to procreate. It has to be a sacrifice to procreate. Because every man knows how vital it is to release this seminal fluid. And it has to be received in the womb of a woman with purpose. You have to give her the seed with purpose. You cannot just spill the seed in a sock, spill the seed in a napkin, and spill the seed on her stomach. You can't spill the seed just anywhere and then cleaning it up. You're not even supposed to see the seminal fluid. She's supposed to receive it into her womb, and the Most High will bless the womb, and you will get a child. This is not for recreation. That's why a lot of people in this world are dead spiritually, because they're only on a sexual frequency. And that's a very low frequency. It's a very low frequency. But when you do it with purpose, your frequency goes up. Spiritually. Physically, we know we have to heal. But spiritually, when you do things spiritually in a code of righteousness, how the Most High has ordained it for us to be and do, then you get an increase because you made that sacrifice to bring forth life and not death. You see how important this is? It's very important. It's not typical for the man to focus solely on female attraction. Because a righteous man, he gets attraction in abundance. But the first thing that you must focus on as a righteous man is the Most High and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. But you have to know how to control it when he gives it to you. Because if you don't know how to control it, he will take it from you. Remember, this is not a time zone where we have to constantly wake up in the morning and check off a calendar to see how many days we have been holding on to our seminal fluid. If that works for you, that works for you. But you must understand, this is just like breathing. It's a lifestyle. You breathe. This is not something that you meditate on. Because the more you meditate on the creation, is the more that it will manifest and leave your body. I'm just giving y'all a gem. The more you think about the creation, is the more it will technically leave your body. You got to focus on the creator. And you got to focus on life and not death. It's very important. Very important. Very. It's very vital. Very vital. When you have a change of mind, you have more clarity and more peace on this journey. And you're not solely comparing yourself to the man that's doing it on the fleshly level. Because we are all on different levels spiritually. And it's up to you. It's up to you, gentlemen. It's up to you, ladies. It's up to you, men. It's up to you, women, to choose life or death. Hope you guys got something from the video. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yahuwah through his son Yahusha. It's your brother Uncle K. Like the video. Comment down below. Share the content. And if you're not a supporter, become a supporter right now. And tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Peace and blessings. Much love to y'all. Hope y'all have a highly productive day. And I'm going to see y'all soon, man. Shalom and peace.